to PulseInventory, an inventory manager agent. First, we introduce the target scenarios. PulseInventory is designed for Shopify merchants that need inventory decisions to happen faster with more consistency. Some scenarios include critical stockout prevention. For example, when the stock level reaches 0 or below the reorder point, the agent will detect the demand velocity and supplier lead time and recommend action. Second, demand-driven replenishment. For example, recent acceleration in sales, the forecasting layer will estimate this future demand and the agent will adjust the reorder quantities. Third, multi-location inventory monitoring. For example, a SKU can be stocked across different Shopify locations, and this will be easily identified through the system. Supplier-aware purchasing. For a single SKU, multiple suppliers with different reliability, cost, lead time, and minimum order quantities, and the agent will be able to rank this and explain the trade-off. In any case that the agent is not able to perform well enough, human escalation would be supported, which means that when the agent is not confident enough. Continuous improvement also happens in these scenarios. For example, when new data comes in, new forecasts and new replenishment outcomes, delivery times, and operator feedback are reviewed. Next, the target users. Mainly it targets the Shopify store owners and operators, but let's not forget the e-commerce operations manager, the procurement team, the inventory planners, and could involve some other teams like the finance team, the warehouse teams, and also the technical teams, and also the executives managing it, especially if it's a small, medium enterprise. What does Pulse Inventory bring to the table? It turns inventory management from a reactive manual process into a bounded autonomous workflow, which means fewer stockouts, faster replenishment decisions, less spreadsheets and dashboard monitoring, better use of demand and supplier evidence, direct Shopify inventory synchronization, explainable AI decisions, and human approval for high-risk decision. The core promise is we want to detect inventory risk early, explain the recommended action, and safely execute low-risk replenishment without giving the agent unlimited purchasing authority. The core AI agent features include first, the agent continues gather operational states from both Shopify, the live store, and also local database. So the product, the orders, and also data sources from other sources like the weather data, the holiday season, and also the supplier data. Next, demand forecasting. The predict phase in the agent workflow estimates the future demand using statistical model, for example, moving averages, and also which produces expected demand, daily forecast, amongst other statistics. And Claude will, as the LLM running the agent, will review this forecast for anomalies, but it does not replace the deterministic forecasting engine. Next, the replenishment reasoning. So the decide phase of the agent will help to evaluate info such as the current stock versus the reorder point, demand changes, supplier lead time and reliability, and also other data points. And Cloud will return a structured recommendation to reorder, to monitor, to take no action, to escalate. And each recommendation includes the quantity, the vendor, the estimated cost, the confidence, the trade-off, and the rationale. So it makes it explainable and clear. With the recommendation, if approved, then bounded autonomous action will be taken. The agent can automatically execute low risk replenishment, especially when the confidence level is high, the spend is below threshold, amongst other success criteria. Then the system will persist the replenishment request, and also it will be reflected live, and there will be Slack notification. In the case where higher decisions are generated, that's when human escalation comes about. So the human operator will retain the decision ownership in this situation. This brings us to the usage. So first is the automatic replenishment. This is where it is highly confident and the policy gates approved. So the update of the replenishment of the inventory is automatic and live. So otherwise, then it will be pending approval. So it will be sent. The recommendation will be sent as a Slack notification, and the human operator will approve or reject the request and manually update the Shopify inventory. In the development of PulseInventory, the build approach is in stages. First is market research, so understanding what the market needs, and afterwards, is really researching into analyzing the research we have done, especially the stakeholders, the needs, and also what are the pain points before developing in an agile methodology from design, testing, implementation, and also in a cyclic manner. Lastly, we would like to encourage you to try the application today. So you can go to GitHub and pull the repo. Thank you.